Greetings one and all, my name is Lancer and welcome back once again to Hunter x Hunter. We'll be watching episode 86 and last time on, Kite is dead. Yet, I still can't bring myself to believe it because it happened off screen. Neferpito was holding his decapitated head. I just don't know. But Netero, as well as two other hunters are here and they're gonna make their way to them. Meanwhile, Gon and Killua are still in belief that Kite is alive. Whatever gets them there, I guess. And Netero told Killua that there are two assassins in a nearby village that he needs to go beat. Sure, side quests. I guess something to keep the kids busy while the adults do the work. I guess we'll see. Let's get right into the episode. Promise X and X reunion. Reunion with who? Oh yeah. Condition. Vice Pro dripped out again. Gotta match him up. Well, if they're assassins hired by Netero, this is gonna be interesting. Well, this episode's titled Reunion. What are the odds that the assassins are people that we know? Ugh. Hello? The ring. Good lord. I'm sure she's nice. So much sugar. Interesting. Just dump the whole thing in there if you want that. Would you like some coffee with your sugar? Drinking straight powder. I don't love him, but you know, love. Who's the other one? See, this is one of those introductions with most of the characters that are introduced in this show. It's just, okay, where's this gonna go? But then fast forward a couple episodes and this person ends up becoming like one of my favorite characters. Yeah. Knuckle and shoots. So those are the assassins? Yeah, okay. Why are we infighting right now? This is not the time for this. Yo. The kids are fighting over who gets daddy's attention. Oh. I see why he's called Knuckle. Well, it won't be hard to fight them. Yeah, where? I mean, he's just gonna walk around. Just walking right by. It's all part of the plan. Palm and Knuckle and okay, got it. Gon would. He would take the challenge. Thank you for that shot. Can it be a thing where it's like maybe we fight at first and it's just like, why the fuck are we doing this? Let's just go and all fight together and go do stuff. Maybe that's part of it. Some deep-seated things like, actually, I wanted you all to get to know each other and then you go fight together or some bullshit.
相手と自分との力量を測るのは100回戦ったとして1、2回しか勝てないんじゃ論外だからな。最低でも5割。
We're used to those odds.
そのために俺たちがしなきゃならないことは少しでも基礎能力を上げることと相手の能力を知ること。
Yeah, I guess keep training.
半分賛成、半分反対。
Why are you half opposed?
俺も賛成。でも
Fucking Goku just like, oh, we'll learn as we fight them. I mean, that's fair. You don't know what the abilities of all the ants are. Well, once again, you're half right.
下準備が必要な勝ち方なん。まずは当面の敵に勝たなきゃ。たった1ヶ月で結果出さなきゃいけないんだぜ。それじゃ遅いよ。1週間。
1 week. Bisky! I was gonna say, is the... Yay! Back to training. What, like background reading? Alright. How do you know each other? Please, I would love to know the lore. Finally, I'm glad at least somebody we know is here. Familiarity, thank you. Bisky, please stick around. Well, so much for... Oh, you want to come with us? I don't want to get too attached. Well, maybe she'll just be here for the training. So we're doing it in a week. God, thank you for reminding me of the tone. He might be alive then, frozen in carbonite. Unless he's still decapitated. So there is a chance. Love her hair. What'd you do with the blue planet? The Super Saiyan training. Alright, well, this probably is gonna take a month. I thought that's what we were trying to do initially when we were in Greed Island. Hold it for as long as possible. Again, it's the Super Saiyan training. Just stay in it as long as you can till it becomes basically your new base form. Just keep doing it over and over again. Muscle training. You didn't tell them where to meet. So nice. Even picking up after it. Tomorrow begins in 30 minutes. Oh yeah, the massaging. Hello, Cookie. Thank you for the reused animation. Cut your hair, please, or tie it back. Maybe we should give you a massage too. Oh my god. Yeah, they're the ones you're gonna kill. Yeah. Don't doubt this boy's determination. Anyway, back to it. Have faith, Arthur. Oh, what? Don't moan. Yeah, we should probably let you know.
敵の戦力を把握した上でそれを減らしていく。生まれるまでのタイムリミットについては
Yeah, they're playing the long game.
最短であと2ヶ月という見解に合わせて行動していくそうです。まずいの。
Of course she's on watch. That's good God. He just can tell. Yeah, what the fuck are we supposed to do? Yeah. Yeah, and there's those two there. I figure, like, he's not the strongest, but he is one of the strongest. According to him, though, who is the strongest currently? I mean, we knew that Ging was one of the best. Or at the very least, he was one of the best. I don't know if he was one of the strongest. I mean, Bisky said it, he was one of the strongest. He may just be being humble. I don't think there's avoiding that. They're gonna destroy the world. Do we just bum rush it? I'm always happy to see some interesting powers. Yo. Smoke that hookah. Smoke bunny. Want those set off her N? Just poking the nest a little bit. The other two. Whoa. Shawapoof. Shia Lapoof, the fruity one. Butterfly. And there's still one more. Menthu Thiopi. I'm calling him Menthu. I'm not. Showerpoof. Are you also a specialist? We can all do something different. Fix him. What, the ability to like undo death to fix a human body? For Kite. Oh, all tingly. Back to it. Yeah, there's still a chance. Gon is just motivated by life. More so now. Well, that was episode 86 of Hunter x Hunter. Bisky's back. Didn't expect that, honestly. I mean, figure since they're going back to training, might as well get their latest teacher back. You know, I wouldn't be mad if they got Wing as well. Just get both their teachers here. Just like, hey, let's really hone in, especially since Wing was Bisky's student at one point. They're just so determined at the Heavens Arena. For now. Get Wing and then also get Kurapika, since he was sort of a teacher for Gon for a little bit. He just sort of pointed him in the right direction. The right direction being away from him. Interesting that this is the condition we need to clear, just fight these students. I mean, it is good training, I guess. You're up against people who you don't know the abilities of, which is going to be the same with the ants. The Khmer ants are worse just because, as far as they're aware, there's just the one that has Nen, but it'd be wrong for them to assume that that's the only one that has Nen, which we know is not the case. Curious what kind of Nen user Colt is. He's finally gotten up from the punch, so we haven't really picked up with him in a while. And then we have this Palm girl. Yeah, she's interesting. Let's spar her. Let's see what she does, but I guess she might have a power that is hard to control. There's still one more of the guards that needs to be born. Menthu. So we have Neferpito, Shayapoof, and Menthu. So Nefer, Shia, Menthu, which Nefer is more of a cat. Shia is kind of like a butterfly, and I'm curious what Menthu's gonna be. So Kite potentially is still alive. So Nefer's trying to maybe use her nen to bring people back to life, maybe? That's the technique she might develop, because she was talking about like, oh, I can relive that dream moment with you, because she keeps talking about like, oh, I'd love to fight you again. Maybe resurrect him as some sort of beast, but, or maybe even worse, make Kite into a chimera ant somehow. That'd be some shit if we have to fight him. I mean, this is kind of the breather I feel like we've needed for a little while, because like going forward with the first bit of the arc, it's like we're already coming up on the fortress, but the arc just started, and I know it's so long, but now, yeah. I imagine it's gonna be a case. They go and fight Knuckle and Shoot, and then Bisky's gonna be like, all right, good luck. It's weird having that scene where she left them just like, oh, I don't want to get too attached to them for whatever reason, only to then have her show up here again. So I don't imagine she's gonna come with us back to NGL. I don't know, worse may come to worse. I mean, I already, like, we're gonna need everybody for this. Netero, even though we had that scene there of him being like, oh, it's been a long time since I've been one of the strongest, which is just him being humble, I feel like. Which, I mean, Moral and Nav were just like, hey, you're still strong, old man. And plus there's us here, which I feel like it's gonna be like 3-on-3, 3 guards and then the 3 guys here. I don't foresee Netero maybe making it out of this alive. At the very least, not unscathed. Honestly, I see Netero probably being killed by the king just as like a setup for him as a character and his power. I don't know. There's still a long way to go, and we gotta complete this assassin side quest before we get there. But either way, this is my reaction to episode 86 of Hunter x Hunter. Join me next time for episode 87. Everything else will be coming out soon. Until next time, I'm Lancer. Thanks for watching.